Packers from North, welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. So last time we finished up here last the Abyss. We talked to some of the companions, and I'm going around. I'm talking to some more of them. I'm trying to figure out where's Cullen. Did I talk to Cullen? I don't think I. Oh, Cullen, where are you? Why can I not? Why am I? Oh, yep. There we go. That's Blackwall. Nope, that's all I want. Cole, where's Cullen? Is he not in here? Wait, what? Why is he? What?
Inquisitor, if you're looking for the commander, he's gone to speak with Seeker Pentagast.
Okay. He wants to do that cutscene. Gotcha. Like, where is he? Oh. That was freakish. Just froze him in here. Yeah, good thing there's no fall damage here. So yeah, this is the area I was talking about. I guess it's after that, so I didn't know that. Okay.
You asked for my opinion, and I've given it. Why would you expect it to change?
I expect you to keep your word. It's relentless. I can't...
You give yourself too little credit.
If I'm unable to fulfill what vows I kept, then nothing good has come of this. Would you rather save face than admit... We will speak of this later.
And people say I'm stubborn. This is ridiculous. Cullen told you that he's no longer taking Lyrium.
Yes, and I respect his decision.
As do I. Not that he's willing to listen. Cullen has asked that I recommend a replacement for him. I refused. It's not necessary. Besides, it would destroy him. He's come so far.
Why didn't he come to me?
We had an agreement long before you joined us. As a Seeker, I could evaluate the dangers.
Is there anything we can do to change his mind?
If anyone could, it's you. Mages have made their suffering known, but Templars never have. They are bound to the Order, mind and soul, with someone always holding their Lyrium leash. Cullen has a chance to break that leash, to prove to himself, and anyone who would follow suit, that it's possible. He can do this. I knew that when we met in Kirkwall. Talk to him. Decide if now is the time.
Okay, so very intense scene. We are going to go talk to Cullen since he was the one I was going to talk to anyway. He just kind of, disappeared.
I've seen bigger castles fall.
Alright, Wait, did you see some bigger castles fall, dude? They don't say that around here. We already watched Lost Haven. I want you, man. So oh, this is not his room.
Maker's breath. I didn't hear you enter. Forgive me.
Cullen, if you need to talk.
You don't have to. I never meant for this to interfere.
I believe you.
But whatever good it does, promises me nothing if I cannot keep them. Did you know Ferelden's circle was taken over by abominations? I was there. The Templars, my friends, were slaughtered. I was tortured. They tried to break my mind, and I... How can you be the same person after that? Still, I wanted to serve. They sent me to Kirkwall. I trusted my Knight Commander, and for what? A fear of mages ended in madness. Kirkwall's circle fell. Innocent people died in the streets. Can't you see why I want nothing to do with that life?
Of course I can.
Don't. You should be questioning what I've done. I thought this would be better. That I would regain some control over my life, but these thoughts won't leave me. How many lives depend on our success? I swore myself to this cause. I will not give less to the Inquisition than I did to Chantry. I should be taking it. I should be taking it.
You give enough, Cullen. I'm not asking you for more. The Inquisition can be your chance to start over, if you want it to be.
I don't know if that's possible.
It is.
All right.
I feel like they were a little too close personally, like that last cutscene. Like, okay, y'all were a little too close in the face. Let's talk to Cullen one more time.
I need a moment. Could we speak another time?
Okay, cool. I'm not talking to Sodas. I may have to talk to Sodas. Who do I need to talk to? I need to talk to Cullen and Bull. So this is just like a companion roundup real quick, get their consensus. And it's advised that you talk to your companions after the main mission type of thing. Not this way. Not this way. Oh, wait, dude, are you about to walk off the edge? Oh my god, what? What in good lord? What? That's so glitchy. Okay. He actually walked off the edge. That would be funny if you saw him fall. That would, well, funny. That would be horrible if he actually walked off the edge. That's okay. That's dark. I'm gonna just keep going.
What did I tell you? Thank you.
No. But you like demons! I enjoy the company of spirits, yes, which is part of why I do not abuse them with bindings.
It isn't abuse if I ask.
Not always true. Also, I do not practice blood magic, which renders this entire conversation academic.
He won't bind me. He's a mage and he likes demons, but he won't help.
Why would you want Solus to bind you?
So I'm safe. If Solus won't do the ritual to bind me, someone else could. Will. Like the Warden mages, and then I'm not me anymore. Walls around what I want. Blocking, bleeding, making me a monster.
A mage using blood magic could conceivably do that to any one of us, human or demon.
You should ask Solus to bind you too, and then someone can bind him.
We'll find a way to keep you safe without binding you, Cole.
I have a suggestion, if Cole is ready to listen. I recall stories of amulets used by Raveni seers to protect spirits they summoned from rival mages. A spirit, wearing an amulet of the Unbound, was immune to blood magic and binding. It should protect Cole as well. The resources of the Inquisition could be used to find such a talisman.
Good. They will not take me.
Okay. Cole went a little nuts, so. Well, not nuts. He's very paranoid, which is reasonable.
Grey Warden, what have you done? The oath you have
Let's talk to Bull.
taken is all but broken.
Again. Again. Come on! This is why the Qun doesn't like women fighting. I should have asked Cullen. Good one.
Perhaps you can take over.
Qunari training exercise to master your fear. I heard about the nightmare at Adament. Sounded big.
Can you explain why I'm supposed to hit you with this stick?
Probably, if I try. It'd involve a lot of Qunari words, though. Just hit me with the stick, all right? I need to get over this demon crap.
All right.
There we go. Oh, yeah. Damn demon. Who's stuck in the fade, huh?
So we're working out your fear with a stick.
Less talking, more hitting. Piece of feed, piece of crap! And who killed you? That's right, Iron fucking Bull! I needed that. Thanks, boss.
And that works for you?
Yep.
All right, then.
I think that's everybody's thoughts on that. Like, okay, not gonna bring that up again. Like, can with a stick to deal with his problems. Everybody's got their kinks. Come put your butt down on the chair. They actually make a very funny thing about that in the Trespasser DLC about why he sits on the edge of the
funniest
chair.
thing I've seen in years. That cat dancing around, hopping and pouncing like a fool.
Okay, that's not the
Made my day bright, it did.
Heard what went on in that Fade thing. What you think went on. Can't even start to believe that business.
I think a lot of people are having trouble with what went on there.
People going on about visions and piss when real people are gone. Dead, probably. Stroud, yeah? Lost a serious moustache there. And in trade, a busted-down bunch of Wardens. And they're always weird. Usually, bad stuff happens first, so you're glad when the hero shows up. But Wardens are the wrong way round. They're the good thing that means a bad thing is about to happen. Like in Denerim, when the Blight ended.
A lot happened in Denerim. What did you see?
People talked a lot about this one Warden. There was a big fight and they died, or... I don't know, maybe they didn't.
The hero of Ferelden. You forget the hero of Ferelden?
That was ages ago. 10 years. I was playing with small painted boxes and burying stuff I stole. I remember more people cringing about magic than Blight. Wardens were an excuse for your stuff to go missing. Blackwall's nice, though. Different from the Adament ones. Need more like him.
Okay. I will talk to Sarah again, but I want to go talk to Blackwall, because I legitimately forgot about Blackwall, because his butt is always off in that far corner.
Thank you.
I'll ask around again tomorrow.
Well, let me know if you find one.
Wait, I forgot about Vivian. Vivian. Always up there in the goddamn top of the castle.
Wish, sort of.
Wait, I talked to Dorian last episode. I talked to Sodas last episode too, I believe. I may have to talk to him again. May have to, wait. Is he here?
I heard Corypheus has magic from you now.
Where's Blackwall?
You take that back before I shove it through your teeth.
Blackwall?
How does that
The H? Are you upstairs? Not upstairs. Where are you? Blackwall. You cropped into something. What the heck is Blackwall? Oh, okay, he's
Finally
over
a
here.
place for the horses. I forgot about the Ferelden horses.
The heck you mean forgot about the Ferelden horses? What? I don't know what he just said. I don't even need to do this. I don't have enough cash for that one. I need to make more cash. I'm gonna do that later, off screen. I'm gonna use a cheat. Well, no, exploit rather. All right, Blackwall.
Someone I knew once described Adament to me. Adament is, and always will be, the Order, he said. A guardian on the edge of the abyss. The lone soul that stares into oblivion and doesn't waver. That's what Warden Commander Clarel tried to be. Well, they all tried to be. I'm told her Wardens never wavered. They went to their deaths willingly. They died for us. And Corypheus twisted their sacrifice to make it his own.
We stopped him. We saved most of the Wardens.
But not all of them. And they died thinking they were doing something good. There's no one to blame but Corypheus. Even Clarel's intentions were righteous. Her desire to protect was so great it led her astray. It's not right. To want to do good, to be good, and have that turned against you.
Don't think of what went wrong. Think of their intentions, their sacrifice. Honor their selflessness.
Chlorel made mistakes, but she was a great woman. And she died a great woman. It's not the armor or the trappings of the Order. It's not the joining. At the heart of it, all a Warden is a promise. To protect others, even at the cost of your own life.
I hate it. Why were you all in my business, man? You just stepped away. Wait, and I hear chopping log is just gone now. I have to talk to Vivian and Solus, I believe. I haven't talked to Cassandra either. I just thought about that. I'll talk to Cassandra last. And I'm trying to figure out what quest I should do next. I'm thinking about doing Josephine's personal quest because it's been a little while since I have that. I do still have to do some of the... Oh, I haven't decided to Barry. Hold up. I'm back to Barry.
I knew Stroud, you know, not well. He led the Wardens near Kirkwall. Not many people knew who he was, but the man was a hero when it mattered. He wasn't the first good man to fall to Corypheus. He won't be the last. His story's no good for heroes.
You must be glad that Hawk made it back in one piece.
Yeah. Closest thing I've ever seen to a miracle there. Oh, Hawk asked me to tell everyone back in Kirkwall where he's going. Maker's breath. Isabella's going to be furious. I'd better write some letters. Excuse me.
Alright. This is a quick thing between Barrett. I'll just talk to Solus because I know this is not going to end up well between me and him. Let's talk to him.
I cannot believe the Grey Wardens could even conceive of such a plan. To seek out these old gods deliberately in some bizarre attempt to preempt the Blight.
And calling the army of demons. That's my favorite part.
The demons are nothing. They're a tool.
A tool that would have let Corypheus ride roughshod over most of Orlais.
Even if they hadn't, the entire idea is wrong. The Blight is not something one smugly outsmarts. Forgive me. The entire idea is unnerving.
So, as he was saying this, there's the Grey Warden Sigil right there. I don't remember ever seeing that in this room. I remember seeing everything else. From all these weird depictions of the Inquisition, Fenrirel, and all that. But no, I don't remember ever seeing this Grey Warden symbol. Like, what is this here? Oh, I need some answers. Wait, is that the Black City? Yep, it's the, oh, yep, okay. That's the interesting one too. The Black City overlooked by Fenrirel. That's Fenrirel's eyes. The Dreadwolf is always depicted with 3 eyes, which is weird. And then, why is this Grey Warden sigil here? It's so weird. It seems really out of place. Again, there's the Black City with Fenrirel's eyes. Some power, I don't know what. I'm gonna have to look into this a little more later. Let's see, I'm gonna go talk to Dorian. Did I talk to Dorian?
What's on your mind?
That's enough right now.
I should go.
Naturally.
So, only other person I have to talk to is Cassandra and Eliana. Yeah. Do I have anything to turn in here? Nope. All things are removed. Let me talk to Lydiana because we have her quest. I think is coming up.
Inquisitor. I have been thinking. You remember everything now, yes? The explosion at Haven, the Fade, escaping the breach. In your report, you said Justinia was with you. But only you emerged in the end. Why? Why were you the only survivor?
She knew it was either her or me. And she wanted me to live.
Of course. Of course she did. That's just like her. Her message to me. I failed you too. I'm not sure I understand what that means. Did you say anything else? Anything at all? Please, if you remember.
Wait, you don't know what she meant either?
There are no answers in the fate. Only illusions. A warped mirror. Justinia has never failed me. I was her left hand. Now she's dead. I failed her.
Is that the only cutscene we get for her? I can't always remember every part of this. Let me see. Let me talk to her again.
I expected the hero Ferelden to be at Adament, but he was not with the other Wardens. He studied the Blight after killing the Archdemon, and may know something that could help us. If you like, I can have agents look for him.
That sounds like a wise choice.
I'll make preparations in the war room. Now, was there anything else?
I'll leave you to your work.
Alright, so we're going to contact the hero Ferelden, which is cool. I really would like to see my ward. I would really like to recreate him in this engine. Because I really do like how my Hawk turned out. Which is funny because in my personal playthrough, which is I consider my true playthrough, I didn't particularly like how Hawk turned out. But this one I really do like how he is. The only thing I don't like about this Hawk is that he's a rogue. And I think I didn't change that in my world state in Dragon Age Keep, which is a bummer. Alright, so the only thing I do is talk to Josephine and then go talk to Cassandra.
A situation requires your attention, Inquisitor. Noble Chantry loyalists in the city of Jadar are spreading accusations that you're responsible for the Divine's death. They're unusually organized. I recommend we send people to Jadar to deal with the matter.
Will anyone even believe me if I claim I didn't kill the Divine?
Perhaps if they learn about your heroics. We should emphasize how you stopped the breach devouring the sky. Even in Jadar, it may win you a few admirers.
What does the nobility gain by saying I murdered Justinia?
A scapegoat to begin with. But I wonder if the Grand Clerics are at work. Those immediately eligible to be divine died at the Conclave. The ones remaining were not as favored. They may look upon you as a rival for influence.
Let's send some ambassadors to convince Jadar I'm not a monster in disguise.
Excellent. I believe there's much to be gained by winning them over.
Okay, so talk to Josephine. I did step away from my computer for a minute because I had to go to a basketball game for my baby brother. So if you saw that little cut in the editing just now, then yeah, that's what that was. I have to talk to Vivian. I keep forgetting. Wait, how do I get to Vivian again? So guys, also another thing I've been doing off camera, obviously, because I'm up and everything on camera, is I've been playing a lot of Monster World Hunter, and that game is amazing. I love it. All right, let me talk to Vivian real quick.
Do you need something, my dear?
Is there anything I can do to help your efforts at restoring the Circle?
After the Circles fell, their libraries were plundered by scavengers. 1,000 years of recorded knowledge in the hands of bandits. It makes me sick to think of it. I've received news that some tomes have been located, if you are interested in righting this wrong.
I'll look into it for you.
If you can take care of this matter, the Circle would be in your debt.
Okay. There's one at Hinterlands, Western Approach, Exalted Plains. There's just 3 of them, that's fine. Unfortunately, because I only have like 10 minutes left, I'm not going to be able to get the quest ready. But I have talked to almost all my companions, I'm pretty sure. Why is there a mosaic behind my tag? That's a little weird, but okay. There's probably another one that goes right there. I can't remember exactly. There should be, because I think there's another mosaic up there. So I just have to go to Cassandra. I don't think there's anyone else. Let me talk to Cassandra and then go through it in my head and see.
Writing does not come naturally to me, as I'm certain you can imagine.
Let me guess, you're composing a love poem.
I couldn't. Not even if my life depended on it.
It's not that hard.
Yes, it is. Poetry takes finesse. It takes... grace.
Do you think you don't have those things?
Historians will one day ask what happened at Adament Fortress, in the Fade. I was there. I saw it with my own eyes. It must be recorded.
That's an excellent idea, Cassandra.
I certainly thought so, until I started writing. I still don't know what to say about the spirit of the divine. I saw her there, heard her voice, yet I cannot claim with certainty it was really her. The Chantry teaches us that the souls of the dead pass through the Fade, so it could have been her. Yet even so...
Do you really think it might have been her? A ghost?
A ghost. A remnant of her hopes and memories. Her lingering will to do good. Those things are all possible. Nobody knows for certain what happens after we die. A spirit could have assumed her form, but why? It helped you, as Justinia herself would have.
Perhaps it doesn't matter what she really was then.
It matters to me, to what I must write. I must interpret what I saw, yet I am no priest, no philosopher. I am a warrior.
I believe it was the Divine. She helped us one last time.
I hope that's true. I want to believe it. When I realized we were physically in the Fade, I was terrified, almost beyond reason. The last time such a thing happened, we created Darkspawn. We created Corypheus. The world needs to know the truth this time. No more legends lost to the ages.
Okay, so that's always nice. How much time do I have left? I have like 6 minutes, so let me think. I've talked to Cassandra, I've talked to Liliana, Josephine, Cullen, Iron Bull, Cole. I talked to during the last episode. I talked to Sodus, talked to Vivian. I talked to Sarah. Why can I not get out this stupid thing? I don't know who else to talk to. Am I forgetting anybody? Am I forgetting anyone? I think I am. Blackwall, Barrick. Talk to them, talk to them. Pretty sure I've talked to everybody.
I understand if resources cannot be spared to help search for the missing Seeker's Inquisitor. Still, it could involve a threat we are unaware of. There may be a use in looking.
So, that book you were reading.
Yes, what of it?
So under that taciturn shell beats a true romantic heart.
Why must it be an accusation? Romance is not the sole province of dithering ladies in frilly dresses. It is passion. It is being swept away by the pursuit of an ideal. What is not to like about that?
Don't get me wrong. I like this side of you.
I don't swoon.
I meant the passion.
Oh. Well, that's not so bad then.
Okay. Alright, so there's a few things I can do. I'm going to show you guys since I only have a few minutes left. I'm going to go in. Is that a ward? That is a ward. Interesting. Okay. So I'm going to start these quests off. I'm going to accept some of the other ones. And honestly, I really don't want to stop playing, but I have to stop to edit this video so it can come out technically tomorrow. Well, technically today, because as I'm recording this, it's like 12:35 in the morning, like 12:35 at night, I guess. And I started recording a lot earlier, but because I had to go to a basketball game, I couldn't finish. So real quick, I'm going to the war table. Okay. Oh, I have a perk. I did not realize that. Master focus, true grit, more healing, more schematics. I don't need any of that. Master focus, writer's position. I don't know what I need anything here. Do I have anything here? gain 1 combat. Okay, let's do that.
Any news on why Corypheus is sending people to explore elven ruins of all things?
No, I suspect he keeps the reason secret, even from his inner circle.
There's a few things I can do to collect. So let me collect some of the stuff. Things from Jeffrey's sister. We got some influence. Don't really need much more of that. Locate the missing seekers. Got that. Did I say cutting on something? Obtain Adament for let's definitely put that in. Regardless of whether Cole is a demon or a spirit, he remains vulnerable to Venator binding magic. The Adament of the Unbound used by Ravani seekers is said to protect spirits from such magic. However, finding such an Adament in this part of the world will be difficult. I know a wealthy or Legion noble whose private collection includes jewelry from all of theirs. I doubt he will just one piece. Spirits from the breach, they are willing to help us.
Our soldiers handled themselves well in Adament.
Come a long way since Haven. To get it.
I fear there's still a ways to go. But we're prepared.
Resources. Preparations for Raycliffe. The letter has. Well, I had to use recipe. See, a letter has arrived stamped with the seal of Raycliffe as the Inquisition has assumed responsibility for the major rebellion. The Ordering of Raycliffe holds you accountable for these losses suffered by our people while providing hospitality to your mage allies. A freehold in the rain sphere was burned to the ground when a mage inside lost control of his abilities. 2 farms outside Redcliffe suffered crop loss and structural damage due to the frost spells. 5 people in Redcliffe were injured by lightning spells cast by panicked children. I trust this matter can be concluded without the involvement of the crown. Tegan, man, Tegan is a punk in this game. Send people to. I can arrange pay reparations. I think we're gonna do the reparations. I think that'll be a better way to go on it rather than send people. Contact Hero for Browsing, definitely want to do that one. Let me see, what's this Hard and High Town Trouble in the Skyhold? Copies of Hard and High Town, copies of Hard and High Town in Hard and High Town 3, the re-punching sits side by side on a table along with a note. Okay, that's weird. Nightingale found several similarities to events in various books, but all are slightly off. Dead magistrate was not in his home. Man found murdered in a locked room was a. Okay, I actually don't know what that word is. Comp. It was a comp, not magistrate. Executors did not send warning note directly to Donan. Obviously, object of plot is Sword of Heresy. Oh my god. Sword of Hysterian, not a penny dreadful author. Close look at the ripoff book shows numerous grammatical and spelling errors that seem random at first, but ciphers believed might contain coded information. Killer and author are clearly linked. Either the murder investigation or the code might lead us to a target. Someone got in and out of Skyhold without being seen. The cipher in the book might lead us to them. Murder investigation. The book is just a work of fiction. Wait, no, I'm going with Lydiana on that.
Let's see what we have.
Okay, I need Lydiana to do it. Red 10 on the Stone Coast. Definitely want to do that for next time. I'm start that. I'm gonna deploy. Okay, what? No, I did rest, gather gold. And which other one can I use? Cutting for upgrade resources, exalted planes. Getting things increases. Oh, that's my timer. I'm gonna look at this last thing. I can draw a number for time. Maybe that one. It doesn't really matter. The College of Magi. Name of our enemy. Dwarven slaves and inventory. What is this? Let's see. A report from one of Kunna's forest scouts. Sighted in the north of Red Temple are the armor and weapons adorned with dwarven runes. There are no known entrances to the deep roads in that area, and no I can't stay. I'm sorry. From Orzammar about missing traders, but they keep next to non-existent records of surface dwarves. The inventory may be making use of dwarven slaves, possibly from Vinter, not their usual preference, but also not the first unusual thing that they have done. Recommended for investigation of forces. Sending a select group of up to observe. Oh, they're not good to observe. We don't want to alarm the Venatori. We know they are all willing to sacrifice their captives. If there's a hint of Venatori enclave, especially one supplying weapons, we need to crush it. I think this time we're actually going to go with on that one, because I think just to crush things right out would be an interesting thing. That's going to be it for now. Alright guys, I know I didn't do very much here. I do apologize if you found that a little boring, but sometimes those like let's go talk to our companions thing is really interesting and good to see some of those cutscenes, so I think I'll enjoy that. Oh, Cassandra approves. Yeah, we got the stuff done. So guys, I want to thank you very much for watching. If you like, share, and comment on the video. If you want to know more, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Question for today is, let me ask you this. Would you bind Cole? Just hypothetical, let me ask you, would you bind Cole if you knew that the mages were trying to bind other spirits and demons? Let me know in the comments below on Power and me know in on Reddit. Anyway guys, I want to thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time on Dragon Age Inquisition. Later, Wolfpack.